Next, let's talk about an interesting application of SGD SVM, and it's about online learning. So what is online learning? Online learning is actually a new setting which allows for modeling problems where we have a continuous stream of data. And we want an algorithm to learn from it and slowly adapt to the changes in data. And the idea is to do slow updates to the model. And remember that SGD SVM makes updates if misclassifying data points. So how do we use SGD SVM to do online learning? We can do it as follows. We can first train the classifier on the training data as usual, and then we can do the following. Okay, for every example from the data stream, if we misclassify, then we update the model using a small learning rate. Let's look at a real-world example of shipping service. Let's say that the protocol of this shipping service is that a user comes and tells us the origin of and the destination of this shipping, and we will offer to ship the package for some money. Let's say that, for example, from $10 to $50. And based on the price we offer, sometimes the user uses our service, which is basically saying that this is a positive data point, and sometimes they don't, which means that it's a negative data point. And the application of this classifier is that we can use it to build an algorithm to optimize what price we offer to the users. So in this classifier, we have the X and Y, right? And the features X will capture the information about the user and the origin and the destination of this shipping. And the prediction problem, the Y here, is that we want to predict, will the user accept the price? And formally, we're actually trying to model whether the user will accept our price using a model Y equals to f of x with a parameter of w. So if it's accept, then it's a positive label, and if it doesn't accept, it will be a negative label. So we want to build this model with SVM. And let's say the website will run continuously, and the online algorithm would do something like the user comes and the user is represented as a pair of X and Y, where the X is the feature vector that includes the price we offer, the origin of the shipping, and the destination of the shipping. And the Y would be the label of they chose to use our service or not. And this algorithm, specifically this our SGD SVM, will update the W, which is a parameter, using only this specific XY pair. So basically, we update the W parameters every time we get some new data. You may have noticed that in here, we actually discard the idea of a data set, and instead we have a continuous stream of data. And for a major website where you have a massive stream of data, and this kind of algorithm actually is pretty reasonable, and because you don't need to deal with all the training data. So to summarize, an online algorithm can adapt to changing user preferences. For example, over time, users may become more price sensitive. This may be related to how the economy is going, and the algorithm can adapt and learns this kind of pattern. So in this sense, the system is dynamic.